Look at this plastic bottle. In your city, it might be worth a few cents. But what if I told you that in another country, thousands of miles away, this same plastic is worth much, much more? You've learned how to turn plastic trash into a clean, valuable product. But the biggest profits are often not in your local market. They are international. The global demand for high-quality recycled plastic is so huge that companies in Europe and Asia are willing to pay top dollar and buy tons of it at a time. We're talking about an industry where a single shipping container of the right material can be worth tens of thousands of dollars. But how do you, a local business owner, find these rich international buyers? It seems impossible, right? Wrong. It's a skill. And today, we are going to teach you that skill step by step. But a promise first. If you watch this entire video, at the very end, I will give you a powerful secret, the 5-question buyer verification checklist. This is a list of 5 simple questions you must ask any potential international buyer to instantly know if they are a serious, legitimate partner or a time-wasting scammer. This checklist alone can save you thousands of dollars and months of frustration. So let's get started. Exporting plastic waste. How to find international buyers in 2025. Welcome to Foxy Pet Crushers, your guide to building a profitable recycling empire. Getting international buyers is the key to taking your business to the next level. It means bigger orders, better prices, and long-term stability. But to play in the global market, your product must be world-class. This brings us to step 0, the foundation for everything else. Step 0. Prepare your product for the global stage. Before you even think about finding an international buyer, you must be brutally honest about your product. International buyers are not looking for trash. They are looking for a high-quality raw material. They have very strict standards, because your plastic will go into their expensive machines to make new products. One bad batch from you could ruin their entire production run. They will not take that risk. This means your recycled plastic must be, first, clean. It must be thoroughly washed to remove all dirt, labels, and leftover liquids. No excuses. Second, pure. It must be sorted perfectly by type and color. If you are selling clear PET flakes, there cannot be any green bottle flakes or bottle caps mixed in. As of 2025, the highest market price is for clear rPET flakes with a purity of 99% or more. Third, consistent. The quality must be the same for every single bag, every single bale, every single shipment. Fourth, packaged professionally. Your final product needs to be packed securely in large, clean industrial bags, often called jumbo bags, and properly weighed and labeled. You must think of yourself not as a waste collector, but as a manufacturer. You are manufacturing a high-quality commodity. When your product looks professional, clean, and is exactly what you promise, you are ready to find buyers who will pay you a premium price for it. If you master this step, the next part becomes much easier. Step 1. Finding buyers online, your digital gold mine. Okay, your product is world-class. Now, where are the buyers? 10 years ago, you had to travel to expensive trade shows. Today, you can find them from your chair. The internet has connected the world, and we are going to show you exactly where to look. We'll focus on 3 powerful digital avenues. Avenue 1, the B2B marketplace, Alibaba and beyond. The first place to go is a B2B or business-to-business marketplace. The most famous one is Alibaba.com. Most people think of Alibaba as a place to buy things from China, but it's also a massive platform where you can sell raw materials to the entire world. Millions of manufacturers go to Alibaba every day to find suppliers. Here's how you use it. First, Create a free supplier profile. Make it look professional. Use a clear company name. Upload high-quality pictures of your clean plastic flakes, and write a good description of your product. Be very specific. Don't just say plastic flakes. Say 99 out of 1, hot-washed clear rPET flakes, 8 to 12 millimeter. Then, you can actively search for buyers. Go to the Request for Quotation, or RFQ section. This is where buyers post exactly what they are looking for. You can search for rPET, HDPE, or plastic scrap, and you will find active requests from real companies. You can then send them your quotation directly. While Alibaba is the biggest, there are other platforms too. Websites like TradeKey, Go4 World Business, and recycling-specific sites like Scrapo are also excellent places to list your product and find active buyers. Avenue 2, the professional network, LinkedIn. The second tool is LinkedIn. This is your professional social media. It is the most powerful tool for building trust and connecting directly with decision makers. First, create a professional company page for your business on LinkedIn. Post regular updates. Share pictures of your production process. Talk about the importance of quality. Share industry news. This shows you are a serious and knowledgeable expert. Then, use the search bar. This is your secret weapon. You can search for people with specific job titles in specific countries. Let's say you know that companies in the Netherlands use recycled plastic to make textiles. You can search on LinkedIn for purchasing manager or supply chain director at textile companies in the Netherlands. LinkedIn will give you a list of the exact people you need to talk to. Now, do not just send a spammy sales message. Build a relationship. Send a polite connection request with a short, professional note. Something like, "Hello, person's name. I see you work in the textile industry in the Netherlands. My company," your company name, "specializes in producing high-quality rPET flakes, perfect for textile manufacturing. I would be honored to connect with a professional like you." Once they accept, you can start a conversation. It's professional, direct, and it works. If you're finding this buyer strategy useful, do us a quick favor and hit that subscribe button. We share practical guides like this every week to help you succeed. Now for the final digital avenue. Avenue 3, the community forum, Facebook groups.
What's that? You get a page your groups.
Finally, don't underestimate the power of niche communities. Facebook has many private groups dedicated to international trade, recycling, and commodities. Search for groups like Plastic Recycling Business, Import-Export Global, or Plastic Scrap Traders. Request to join them. Inside these groups, you will find thousands of business owners, agents, and buyers. You can learn about market prices, ask questions, and see what other people are buying and selling. You can create a post introducing your company and your product. Be professional, but also be careful. These groups can have scammers, which brings us to our next crucial step. Step 2, building trust and closing the deal. You've made contact with a potential buyer. Great. Now you have to build trust. Remember, this person is thousands of miles away. They need to trust that you are a real business and that your product is as good as you say it is. First, communicate professionally. Answer emails quickly. Write in clear, simple English. Second, be transparent. Have a simple price list ready. Know the difference between FOB, free on board, which means the price to get the goods onto the ship, and CIF, cost insurance and freight, which includes the price of shipping to their port. Start with FOB pricing. Third, be ready to send samples. A serious buyer will almost always ask for a small sample of your product. Yes, you will have to pay for the international shipping, but this is a necessary investment. A good sample that matches your description is the best way to prove your quality. Once the buyer is happy with the sample, they will want to talk about a trial order, maybe one container. This is where you must talk about payment. For your first few deals with a new buyer, Avoid methods where you ship the goods and hope they pay you later. Use a secure payment method like a letter of credit, LC, from a bank or a significant upfront deposit, like 50% down payment before you start loading the container. This protects you from scams. Step 3. Logistics. The physical journey. You have a buyer and a secure payment agreement. Now, how do you actually get a giant 20-ton container of plastic from your warehouse in your city to a port in a country like Malaysia? You do not do it yourself. You hire a professional called a freight forwarder. A freight forwarder is an expert in logistics. Their job is to handle all the complicated parts of shipping for you. They will book space for you on a ship, handle the port documentation, and ensure your container arrives at the correct destination. You will also need to prepare export documents. This includes items such as a commercial invoice, a packing list, and, in many countries including the USA, India, Brazil, and Nigeria, a specific export form. Your freight forwarder will guide you on exactly what you need. Do not try to do this alone at the beginning. A good freight forwarder is a vital partner for your export business. The promised bonus. Exporting plastic waste is a big step, but it is achievable. Let's recap the core steps. First, prepare a world-class, high-quality product. Second, use digital tools like Alibaba, LinkedIn, and Facebook groups to find potential buyers. Third, build trust through professional communication and secure payment terms. And fourth, partner with a good freight forwarder to handle the shipping. It is a process that requires patience, professionalism, and a commitment to quality. Now, as I promised at the beginning, here is your powerful bonus. The 5-question buyer verification checklist. When you receive a message from a potential new buyer, you need to determine if they are genuine. Ask them these 5 questions early in your conversation. Their answers will tell you everything. Question 1. Could you please share your company's website and your business registration number in your country? A real company will have this. A scammer will make excuses. Question 2. What specific type and grade of recycled plastic are you currently using in your production? A real manufacturer knows exactly what they need, e.g. hot-washed clear PET flakes, under 20 ppm PVC content. A scammer will be vague. Question 3. Could you tell me which shipping port you typically use for your imports? A real importer knows their port instantly. Question 4. What are your standard payment terms for new suppliers? We typically work with a letter of credit or a 50% advance payment. This shows you are a serious business and scares away those who want you to ship on credit alone. Question 5. Would you be open to receiving a small 1 kilogram sample for quality verification if we proceed? A serious buyer will always say yes. These 5 questions will protect you and ensure you only spend your valuable time talking to legitimate, high-quality international buyers. If this guide and checklist have provided you with real value today, please hit the like button. It is the best way to support our channel and help Think Video reach other aspiring entrepreneurs. Now, we'd like to hear from you. Which platform for finding buyers are you most excited to try first? LinkedIn? Alibaba? Let us know in the comments below. And finally, if you are serious about building your recycling empire, make sure you subscribe to Foxy Pet Crushers and hit the notification bell. We are building a community of winners, and we want you to be a part of it. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the following video.